So let's go into game number 1. The countdown is already finished. Elklan against TyRanT Warlords, and we see Goth and Hans. And Goth and Hans.
Goths and Hans. Goths and Hans indeed it is. So, not necessarily as expected, but I think the bigger percentage in combo it was for Goths Hans. Will we see an early double, or do we see like first every player will go for their respective player?
Yeah, it kind of depends on what strategy they kind of decided even before the game. It's extremely nice if you're, in this case, cross positions, so everyone is against not the same civ, to double into the houses of the Goths.
Okay.
So the Hans is sending paladins into the houses, building villagers of the Goths, and that really slows him down. But let's see, at least for the first scouts and first units, it seems like everyone is trying to face their direct opponent.
Indeed. And we have not mirror, I mean Goth Hans make it even more interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, obviously the double is extremely strong in this matchup because you're kind of trying to counter the units of your direct enemy. But
yes.
If your enemy is doubling, you always have the wrong units, it feels like. So whoever gets like the aggression and is able to double this team most of the time gets a huge advantage.
Well, in this start we see that, like you said, every player is going for their player in that flank. Didn't see any double, at least not yet. Jitba is now trying to push a little bit, but nice heal took by Rage. There he's camping on that hill, and now he's adding some stables. Oh, and I see the first tribute, Jitba sending some resources to Riot. Interesting. Riot, yeah.
Riot did receive 4k gold, and he did send 4k food, and he got the market. So you see, he isn't even building a single barracks, only Conquerors and Paladins.
Yes.
Such a strong and mobile combo.
Okay, and we see Rage coming with a few paladins from one side to Jitba's place, but yeah, he will have enough. Look how fast the Goths spam the infantry.
Yeah, it's incredible. You see, they only need like 5 barracks and can build such a huge army.
Okay, a forward siege workshop, a bit forward siege workshop. I see a nice, a good hill. Look at that hill in between them. I think that one might be important. I mean, in between Rage and Jitba.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
But for now, both players have way too much units, and as you can see, Jitba knows he can't build the castle just yet on the hill, but he's trying to build one a bit to the right side, and Rage is now trying to get the hill, but not sure if it will live for long. At the moment, Jitba isn't using his resources as he should. He has 10k, 2.5k, and only pop 80.
Yes. Even dropping more. Whoa. While Riot, he has 125 population. Let's see, 87 for the other gods, so a bit better than Jitba. While True has 104 now. Okay. And Rage 130. No. Yeah, go ahead.
Coming in with the big double.
I see. Cav archers and some paladins.
Kind of save Jitba now. And if he gets back to pop 120, he's totally fine there.
Markets, I see for Riot in one side of the map. In the other side, Jitba is building a town center and most likely will go for a market as well. For the other team, Rage already with 3 markets in one side, and 3 as well for True in the other side.
And True already has kind of a nice foodico running. Look at this.
Yeah,
There's
true.
25 to 30 farms already prepared.
Yes. And he's still trying to keep Riot busy. But seems that in the other side, that double from Riot with Jitba will pay off.
Yeah, totally. As we already mentioned, the first one who is able to double gets a nice advantage into the game. And now you can see True only helping with Halberdiers.
Yes.
But he isn't fighting against any paladins. So Halberdiers won't help on this side. He needs to send champs or huskarls.
Oh.
Not Halberdiers.
It seems that Rage lost that castle on the hill. And most likely they will advance even more. True still trying to push on the markets. Yeah, he's sending a lot of Huskars and Halbs. Now coming forward even with a Trebuchet, but unprotected. Anyway, seems that castle will go down. Yeah, and some problems for Warlords into the trade.
The trade isn't too secure at the moment.
No.
True already has kind of eco running, probably the best eco of all of them. Although Jipper is getting his farm eco up and running as well now. And it seems like Rage can stabilize there. Let's take a look at his population. Rio down to only 120, Jitper up to 180, 140 for True and 150 for Rage. So small of an advantage for TyRanT there.
Oh, he might lose the castle. Oh,
yeah, he is.
Ryut lost the castle. He had only 5 villagers repairing it and 2 trebs hitting that one. Okay, they definitely stabilized.
Yeah, it seems
here.
And True even now building champs on the bottom side against Jitper. That's extremely nice. And big fight next to the trade of Riot. Lot of Halberdiers there.
And
killing all the paladins, but not a lot of Huskarls. You need some more Huskarls against the Conquerors.
Yes,
but you
you
can close
do.
the distance, and it's kind of a cost-efficient trade for True now.
Yes, you do. You do.
The trade is so vulnerable now.
Oh, a Rage preparing a wall to secure the trade. Jitba going forward to try and snipe down those 2 defensive castles.
Yeah, and he will most likely kill one. And but now Rage is taking a pretty nice fight. Some more champs would be nice there, but it seems okay and True. Yeah, although it seems like he has great food, he doesn't have too many units at the moment. Only down to pop 120. And Rage, the only guy from all of them who's at the top limit.
Both teams started the trade. It's working for both of them. And on the other side also Riot, it seems that he will take down that forward. Yeah, he has a lot of army there and will push with trebs to destroy that castle and push even more. So True now might have some problems in his flank, but in the other one, like you said, champions and Huskars to double with Rage to try and push back Jitba from the right flank.
Yeah, that's a great fight for them, great fight.
Yes, it is.
And now they need traps, and now he has a hill there and can launch so many attacks from this position.
Yeah, even more with that castle going down, because it will.
Yeah. Okay, all players now pop limit, but Jitba is only at 160. Riot has a huge army at the moment.
Yeah, both El Clan. Both El Clan, guys are at the pop limit, or not far away from there. Do you think any of the team has an advantage at this point?
At the moment, Riot is taking a great fight from the hill there, so he will be able to put a lot of pressure on True. At the same time, Rage is going a bit forward against Jitba, although Jitba is kind of coming back, so it seems like this game is pretty stable. I fear that Jitba is having not enough gold income. He only had 2 markets and still didn't delete his start
Let's check. Trade units, 13 for Jitba, too low. The other guys, Riot, 35 trade units. Oh, but True has only 1 trade card. Only one. While
Though he had five
33 for
cards.
Rage. Yeah, only one trade card, man.
Oh,
Oh.
look at that. Did he have such a lack of gold all the time?
Indeed.
That's weird. Didn't see that coming.
Well, look at Rage trying to go, yeah, with some Cav Archers and Paladins to find the trade, probably, and to do some damage in Ryut's economy. Ryut going also with a few Paladins and Cav Archers to counter it. But look at this push now from Jitba. Look at this push from Jitba in the middle and also in the right flank, about to destroy that castle on the hill.
Yeah, in the right-hand corner, Rage wanted to go for the trade, but instantly denied by Ryut.
Yes.
So no worries there. And yeah, the push in the middle by Jitba is pretty nice, but Rage shouldn't have too many problems and shouldn't lose too much ground.
No, he's
Still
defending.
feel
He's
the
defending.
trade of True. He's at pop 190, but still, he shouldn't have more than 10 trade cards just for now. Now finally Ryut is walling the left-hand side there. I like this a lot, because True always was annoying, going into there and trying to
Wait,
raid
first
trade.
let's see if he will manage to finish the wall, because as you can see, True is keep sending halbs and Huskers trying to raid into the markets.
And now only Halberdiers are coming. So I don't like that Jitba isn't building more barracks. He only has 4 on the side. Now he's building more on the side of Ryut.
Yeah.
And obviously no help by Rage at all on the top side. And now True's only there with a lot of Halberdiers. It's like 80% Halberdiers against Champs, some Paladins, and Coveragers. Now they're trying to push the north, but yeah.
Yeah, Paladins for Rage
effective.
coming.
Yeah.
But now with Rage going away with the Paladins, Jitba I think will try to push some more in the south.
And it seems like he will get 1 castle at least. Yeah, and they see it like, okay, we can't do anything there against the hill, against the castle, and like 100 units.
It's time to
Let's
finish
just
the wall.
go back.
Ryut. Okay, he's adding another castle to protect the trade.
A bit unnecessary, but yeah, better safe than sorry. Obviously.
Yeah, true, better safe. And you were right, 1 castle went down. Now Rage went with the Paladins to destroy the Trebs, and he did. I still see some sling. And finally the wall is complete for Ryut, and now he will, yeah, he's safer. He's safer.
Yeah, for very sure. Now the one thing that Elplan should do is like prepare a ram attack on the left-hand side.
Aha.
Though now Jitba has 3 barracks there, so it's easier to defend the ram attack now. But before he had the rams there, it would have been extremely effective. Let's take a look about the trade cards again.
In the middle now. Yeah, go ahead,
30,
sorry. Yeah.
Ryut 43, True only 11, and Rage has 55.
True
Rage,
has too few, right? I mean,
yeah. You
Even-
don't need too much if you're a goth, but look at the army composition. It's only Halberdiers at the moment. It's like more than 80% Halberdiers, and Ryut has so many heavy cover archers and just can out-counter True so easily at the moment.
exactly what I was about to say. I mean, yeah, gods doesn't need like crazy amount of golds, but still make a few. Okay, seems that now in both flanks, slowly, both TyRanT players will push.
And True not attacking with the best patrol there. He started the patrol a bit too early, and the units just blocking each other a bit. And yeah, it seems like Ryut is taking an extremely nice fight there. He has to retreat quite a bit, but it was very conductive now. Now Jitba only needs to add some champions, and then Riot should be able to overrun True. But yeah, no support by Jitba, or just a few. But Jitba obviously didn't have too much pot left because he was taking at the south side.
Yeah. Oh my god, but True is, well, he's sending a lot of Huskars, but straight into the town center, and like you said, only halbs. Riot has a lot of heavy cav archers, so it's not difficult for him to defend.
Yeah, but at the moment it's tough for Riot to push as well. He doesn't have too much siege. He only has 2 traps, as it seems, at the moment. No rams. He should build some rams.
He should go,
some attacks on the side.
With some more ramps, I agree.
Now True decided to build some scopes to counter champs and heavy cavalry alike. And True's dropping its supply heavily now. Heavily.
Indeed. Yeah. 140 population, yeah. Keep dropping, keep dropping.
Still building on the side of Jitba, not at his home. And now they're in the production there.
Yeah, look at this push. Yeah. In the left now, with a few champions also helping from Jitba. Riot pushing very, very strong.
And True doesn't have any food eco at the moment. Riot wisely splitting all his paladins, going for the trade. He's everywhere at the moment. And so tough for True to come back into this game.
And the cav archers are just in the trade.
Yeah, I think they will be able to get them out of the trade, because Rage is sending a lot there as well, but True will lose everything at the same time.
Yeah.
Riot now finally building some siege workshops, having traps there. True's losing all his food eco, all his racks, and yeah, trade won't matter too much now. And Riot is still in the trade at the same time.
Yeah, he's still in the trade with a few heavy cav archers. Of course, he will be taken away from this, but look at True now. He dropped below 80 and still dropping. Super strong push now from Riot with, like you said, siege rams, even a few traps, and of course sending a lot of paladins. I don't know, is there a chance to come back?
No, not at all. True had all his food eco at one place.
Yeah.
And if you lose this one place once, you basically lose that loss. Unless your enemy, your mate is slinging you all the food he has, and Rage kind of did this, but so tough. And we can see GG
and
now.
GG, man. Yeah, GG. TyRanT Warlords taking the first game and taking the lead 1-0. Good game though, very, very good game. So, as expected, yeah.
The result was expected, and I liked how Elkland performed, to be honest. I thought could have been a bit more one-sided, but True, at least at the start, put on a lot of pressure. Rage was the only one pop limit, nice hill camping, nice surviving, controlling the map, but in the end, just TyRanT overwhelming skill, map control and pushing skills won them the game.
Check the trade profit, Nearly, and you will see. Rage almost 20k, the most, but True under 3k trade. You look at this. It's we said it a few times. We agree. I mean, GOTS doesn't need too much, but still, you play a death match, right? You still need as much gold as you can.
Wow, look at the total in gold income as well.
Yeah,
not even 10k against 30k.
Yep.
Against the both hands. You don't need too much, but you need more than this for sure.
Okay. First point won by Warlords and coming back. Okay, the second game game two is Hans plus Team Random. Well, in this one they can get anything, right?
Yeah, obviously.
It's just mirror, but yeah, I mean random, but mirror.
And it totally changes whatever stuff they get. If they get like Vikings, it obviously pretty fastly goes into Sling War and Walling, and the game slows down a bit. If they go into a Persian War, everyone is trying to keep the Persians down. And if we go into Zaracene's War, basically Zaracenes win the game. So it's totally different possibilities, although there is one Civ given.
Yep. Well,
and yeah, let's speculate who's going to pick Hunt on Elkland's side and TyRanT's side. What do you think?
obviously, Jitba will go with Hans. Well, he said it so many times that he prefers, fast Civ, horse, and since and since random can give him anything, including like very slow Civs. No, I'm pretty sure that Jitba will get Hans. In the other team, I really don't know.
I think Rage will pick the Huns.
Okay.
Because True is a great player to adapt to different civilizations and situations.
Nice.
Yeah, so I think True should have a clue about most matchups, how to play them properly. So
Okay.
I think True will go for Team Random. Although I think True is a bit better Hans player, but overall in their skill, I feel like Rage should pick Hans.
Okay, we will find out pretty soon. We will find out. So, what do you think they gonna get as Civs? Hans and let's speculate a little bit. I think Hans and Chinese.
Okay, Hans Chinese is a pretty nice matchup. It's very flexible and still fast paced. I'll have to get my 1 out of 19 with. Oh no, it's 1 out of 18 because they can't get Hans again, right?
Yes.
Ah, okay. Then I will go with Turks.
Okay. Oh, but wait, I'm not sure. I mean, it's Hans, one fixed and one random mirror. So actually, they can get to two Hans.
No, I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. Do you remember any game in the WiC stage when they play team random and ever getting 2 times the same Civ? No, I don't remember any game, so I think it's pretty sure what we will know just now.
Okay,
And it is
it's Aztecs.
Aztecs.
Okay, and oh my God, so wrong. Jitba with Aztecs, and I was like 100% he will go Hans. You see? Okay, I'm GG. I am GG.
Yeah, Riot obviously a great Hans player and going for a lot of stables just for the start.
Oh, and interesting. Again, we don't see mirror Hans Aztec and Hans Aztec.
Yeah, and it's extremely short distance between Rage and Jitba. And Jitba clicking his Eagle Warrior not on a villager but on a stable. Extremely bad. Eagle Warriors are so good against villagers. Okay, I will have to go into the villager count to see how the ratings will go, but it seems like Jitba has a pretty tight building placement. It's a small kind of clumpish. And won't lose too many villagers as it seems.
Yeah, well, he has a few pikes already, and champions. We see Rage going with the paladins, but like you said, won't do like really too much in the start at least.
Yeah. Oh, I don't like True's build at the moment. I think he will lose some villagers there. But let's see. By the way, TyRanT has an extremely bad trade. Look at the position for Riot. There's a big hills, and if they build it at the end of the map, True can always attack there.
You're right.
And woof. Way better map for Elkland, it seems.
Okay, Rage trying to do something with a few heavy cav archers, and now in front he's coming with paladins, while Riot is trying the same over True, the Aztec in the L clan team.
Yeah, by the way, Jitba was down to 5 villagers, so he got raided a lot, but now obviously stabilized. Has a castle as siege onager. And Rage decides to go
Still,
for double.
look at Jitba, 7 villagers, Ryut 14,
Yeah. And
15.
5 idle.
Yeah,
5
15
idols.
for Rage and 10 for True, looking a bit better. Okay.
Oh, I think True's taking very bad fight at the moment. He needs way more harps and needs to fight in big groups, and now he's just wasting like 25.
Yeah, but Rage is doubling. He's in Ryut's base with a few paladins and cav archers.
Oh, nice big honor shots against the cav archers there. And more, even
Yeah,
more.
yeah. I saw it, but
now obviously the pikemen are getting way better. And Rage is sending some help, so yeah, True will totally survive.
whoa. Seems that Ryut will have now some problems. He's getting doubled. Rage coming with a few more paladins and some cav archers, while Jitba seems that he's still in the base and going arbalests. Really? Is this like a good choice? I don't know.
Not. He was. If you fight like 1v1, you can go some arbalests and pikemen. It's a bit more of a 1v1 style. Against Hans, I don't think that they're too effective.
So kind of weird, right? Decision.
Yeah, for sure. But he was just trying to survive, and arbalests are helping you a lot with that. So.
But it will be soon. I think an even bigger difference. They will start the trade. El Clan.
Yeah,
Rage.
and it's looking so good for El Clan at the moment.
Yes.
Jitba having a tough time to get to too much population. Still only 17 villagers at minute like 9. And True now stabilized and had always a great possibility to raid the trade there. But Rage is really sending all his army to the left hand side there. Look at this.
Yeah, well, he's still trying to raid Ryut.
Oh, but very nice defense there by Ryut at his main goal spot.
He will trap all that army.
Oh.
Indeed.
And Rage will go down heavily there.
But he's still doubled. Ryut is still doubled. I mean, he's fighting like alone against 2, in front against True and some army from Rage. Then Rage tried also to raid him from the back. Ooh.
Yeah, Jitba's start was just like only surviving, but putting a lot of pressure on Ryut at the same time. And Jitba's still not building anything to help Ryut out.
Yeah, Ryut is still alone. We can say Ryut. Look at the population difference. I mean, Rage is almost at the pop limit. True over 150, while Jitba 125 and Ryut 148. Lower.
Yeah.
And they start the trade.
And as I already said, I don't see Ryut holding the trade in the long run.
Hey. Jitba 22 villagers, man, only. Ryut 79, 81 for Rage, and 55 for True.
Wow, and Jitba losing a castle and... Wow, not getting into any offensive possibilities there. Now Ryut is even helping on the side to kind of free Jitba, and now that's kind of clever because now Jitba is able to get some breathing and maybe can put some pressure on Rage.
Now look at Rage going. And True now he's trying to push.
There.
But for me it was a bit weird to see Jitba going arbalests. I don't know. I'm not a DM player, so
yeah, that's actually kind of for surviving, and I think obviously they're kind of not mobile, and Rage just reacted perfectly.
Oh, but look at Ryut. Look at Jitba with that onager.
Yeah,
hitting from
yeah, I love this.
Okay.
And Ryut now losing a castle in his trade.
Into the trade.
And Rage coming with more paladins. Looking so good for Elclan, although TyRanT has the way better score at the moment.
They will double once again. I think would be good, would be better for Ryut to make the markets in front of that stone instead of going like full length, and make some wall. Don't you think it's like easier to protect? You don't have the full length of the map, I agree, but still I think it's safer than how they build right now.
Yeah, it's a bit safer, and yeah, he thought he would control the map there because he was kind of in the advantage against True. So he thought like, yeah, okay, I go for the optimum, but obviously now it's not looking too great for them, and now some shots left, and then they don't have a single market left.
But look at this push now from Jitba. So with those arbalests, a few siege rams and siege onagers, he managed to destroy one of the castles from Rage. Yeah, he's...
Yeah, the F6 army, if you ever get an army rolling, is extremely strong. True needs to build some onagers for Rage ASAP.
Yeah, he needs, for sure. But
oh, they don't have a single market at the moment. Really.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, this is big. Oof. This is big. Oof. Oh, okay, he's building now a market. He's building a market and preparing another castle on the left-hand side, while in the right.
Castle won't live for too long.
No.
Oh, but look in the south. 4 Kafar just sneaked in the trade and already killed like 10 dead cards.
Oh man, yeah, I see it, and still killing from that hill. Okay, Rage is sending a paladin.
At the army of Jitba now. Extremely sick onager shots could be incoming.
Oh.
They're close at the moment.
The arbalests are close together. And he's going through, he's going with the siege onagers. Let's see, and the shot, oh my god! This is like more than 60-70% down. Oh
yeah, and now Rage is getting the hill back again.
Whoa.
So now, yeah, with those Kafar shots. Oh, and
yeah, another good shot, man.
Yeah.
Phew.
And Jitba just lost all his ping
all the arbalests, so all that forward gone with a few siege onagers shot. That was crazy. Okay, they rebuilded the market.
Gold of Ryut now. He's down to 180 and no gold income, right?
And Jitba also like 300 gold, man. That's all. That's all.
Yeah, Eklan needs to push now. They have to know that the trade is... Oh, True still hasn't deleted the start market as well. Trade cards are going weird position.
Okay, seems that they will try to double again Ryut.
Yeah, Rage. They should.
Yeah.
And if they kill this whole army of Ryut, he won't be able to rebuild them.
No.
I think in this whole game. But Jitba has some onagers there, and they should land some great shots against the Cav Archers.
Oh, the Cav Archers, indeed! Good shots, good shots!
But only one onager left now, and then it's getting down. So I think it's looking pretty nice for Eklan there.
Yep, it does.
And now Rams incoming, a trap incoming, and I think Ryut will lose this hill there.
Yeah, he might lose the hill.
Okay, let's take a look at the trade cards. 18 for Ryut, only 14 for True, Rage at 30, and Jitba 20. But obviously, having 20 cards and like getting enough gold out of them is some different stories.
The other guys don't have too many trade cards too, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, not yet at least. And seems that Ryut will lose that castle. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Going with a few elite eagles as well. Jitba is there with a few arbalests trying to help Ryut. Ooh, and heavy Cav Archers for Rage. In the markets of Ryut. Yeah, well, it doesn't hit anything. yet.
Yeah, he was going in there to have a better fight against Riot's Paladins. And wow, it's like cat and mice. He's always going out there, and then he sees, oh,
But they
Riot
should
is coming,
push
now they go
like
back
you
in.
say. They should push like you say. Come on, L Clan.
Yeah, Jitba should stand an oranger there. Yeah, now 2 should be pop limit, as is Rage, and Riot and Jitba fighting to get above 150. The points are still pretty close, but I think that the push of Elkton shouldn't be able to be stopped. Now look at the trade, it's even blocking in the base of Riot.
Yeah, they don't have a good place. Maybe with a siege onager to try and cut some forest
Cut
and
some wood.
cut
Yeah,
some
but
wood
it
and
takes so much time,
yeah.
so much micro.
True.
And now they're Xing. They still have like 80%, 70% gold spot in front of Riot's base. Both players just desperately trying to get some gold. TyRanT has 4k gold. Rage has kind of okay, and Jitba and Riot both less than 1k.
Well, seems that slowly they are pushing.
Yeah, and the trade is closed.
And with Riot really out of gold, and not only him, Jitba as well. He cannot rebuild the strong army he had in the start.
Yeah, and he only wants to build gold units, obviously. Now Jitba paying him 500, but Riot obviously instantly using all of this gold.
Incoming
and now
siege rams.
Again.
Yeah, and in the right side, incoming siege rams, paladins, cav archers to push also in Jitba's base in the right side. In the left side, push from True, a few siege rams, some trebs, and he wanted to build an even forward siege workshop. Yeah, a few arbalets also from True, killing some trade. Yeah, those markets are not safe at all.
Yeah, and Jitba at the same time losing a lot of ground in his main base.
Look at the population for both TyRanT players, dropped below 150, 143 Riot, 129 Jitba, and the resources, well, out of wood, Jitba, food is still okay, gold, decent, but he's been pushed back. And how to defend against this when you don't have enough army?
Yeah, there's no chance. It's like snowballing right now for them. You can't get gold, you need to build more gold. And Jitba trying to head out on the left side,
and
which
GG.
means he's losing all his base, and a nice push by Rage just ends the game there.
Indeed. GG Cole.
Oof.
Okay, so it's 1-1. L Clan taking the second game.
Yeah, a tough map for TyRanT, and
Ancient
just
Aztec.
way how Jitba played just lost them the game, to be honest, because Riot would have been able to take this corner and build some castles, but Jitba played so defensively so that Rage and True should combine their forces and get to push Riot.
Ah, damn, I'm so noob, man. Sorry for our viewers. Ah,
Yeah, why?
I closed the game instead of going for the achievement, so...
Could I tell you something?
Yeah.
Okay, Jitba had 4k gold and Riot as well.
Yeah.
And Rage has 9k, True had 6k trade.
From the trade, well.
Yeah, only the trade.
Ho. That's
and
a huge
total
advantage.
income, it was like 33 against 42 if you combine it.
Yeah.
So nearly 10k gold more for Elklan. Yeah. And Jitba had such a bad kill statistics, what, 380. All those arbalets, obviously.
Okie dokie. Game 3. They need game 3. Hidden different civilizations per team. Okay, let's make some more predictions. Huns for sure, I think.
Yeah, it depends.
Okay.
If you go for Huns, you have to go for Goth as well. Some people like Goth Saracens. Some people like Hunt Saracens, but most of the time the Goths win the game then. I think most likely it's just Hunt Goths.
No, guys, the score is 0-0. This is a best of 3 2v2 deathmatch games. So it's 1-1 in the deathmatch games, but still, I mean, now they will play the third game, and whoever wins this third one will take the point. I will change the score after this game.
Yeah, and yeah, something that we kind of wanted to see out of TyRanT, Jitba playing Huns, just didn't happen, and Jitba, yeah, didn't have too much clue how to defend, how to produce, and those Arbalets offensives against Aztecs as a mate, tough.
Yeah, well, you must have said something that, I don't know.
Yeah, he's stream cheating all the time. He wants to get.
Okay.
Okay.
Stream cheating sounds so harsh. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe he just wants to learn from our analysis.
Well, people still a bit confused. In this stage, guys, in this round robin stage, it's a best of 9. But today, yeah, it's displayed there that it's round robin best of 9. But in this, I mean, today now they are playing only the deathmatch games, which is a 2v2 best of 3. And these games, you know, they will give for the winning team 1 point. That's why the score is still 0-0, because it's none of the team yet won the point. So after I'm explaining it now, Geranthos. So the scoreboard will change after this third game. Whoever will win this one will take the point. How difficult is to understand this?
Yeah, it's like not very common. The reason for this is we had like the first tournaments when we started with deathmatch, players, or at least deathmatch players, felt like, wow, this one game and it makes like a full point out of a best of 7 in the years before, and now best of 9.
Yes.
Was like so important, and the variance in just a single 2v2 deathmatch is very high. So they kind of wanted to show more skill and therefore increased it to best of 3, which is, at least for the deathmatch players, extremely nice. But it obviously can be a bit confusing for some viewers which aren't like very used to our concept just yet. But we are here to explain this, Kitsune.
Yeah.
They didn't put in.
Yeah, true. Hidden. What's going on, Nili? You're laughing because they are noob. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's all the time. So they went back after game 1 because it wasn't hidden, and then they launched again but didn't put hidden, and now it's game 3. But yeah, it's no biggie to just come back. Maybe one day we'll have like a 5-star host who always thinks about the settings, makes the topics, and just answer some question for the observers. But obviously I think we won't have this in 4v4, so it doesn't make too much sense. It's only for deathmatch.
Somebody asking, how does hidden sieves work? It's simple. You don't know what the other team sieves will choose. That's why it's called hidden. So they can go with any combination, but it's hidden different civilizations per team. So they cannot go to Huns, to Goths. You got the idea. different sieves combo.
Yeah, and that's kind of new for AOC at least, because the default settings from like Microsoft that you can always see the civ of your opponent.
Yeah.
But just now, your first possibility to see it is like really in game.
You will see what your enemy has, you know, just when you actually start the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
See elephants coming.
And they are, let's see. Hans Gotts.
Ooh, Mayan Hans.
What? So
What?
Hans Gotts for TyRanTs and Hans Mayans for L Clan. Whoa!
What a tricky one. And True's going for 2 villagers with market.
Yeah.
And a siege workshop? How early is that?
So Gotts against Hans in the right side,
And now a
Jitba
castle?
against True, while in the left side,
What?
Riot
Another
Hans
siege workshop? What is
against
True doing? He's trying to clump? He has to clump this, right? If Riot is rushing him instantly, he will die. He will just flat out die.
Huh.
Look at this, he only has 4 units at the moment, True.
Yeah, I see. Population 12 for him, Jitba 38, 23 for Riot, 26 increasing, 25 Rage. Phew.
What is True? He's building for such a long-term plan. Obviously the distance was long. And it's nice that Rage is coming to kind of, F up with the patrol, but the Onager defense there didn't have houses for 15. Look at the population. It's 15 against 50, 50 and 80.
Yeah, True. 18 pop. Well, but now he will have the 2 castles up, building another town center. But though, I'm surprised a little bit that Riot yet didn't went to hit True.
Yeah, he maybe thought he was clumping or something. But if they just go for doubling the Han now, I think TyRanT should instantly win. He's still behind like 80 population already, and we are not even at minute mark 5.
Yeah. 44 population, 4 castles though for True, and onagers in the back. Phew. Oh, look at Riot. Riot is going to double with Jitba. Ay.
Yeah, as he should. Okay, True at top 50. No, at 65.
Yeah.
Riot 130, Jitba 80, and Rage 120. So big advantage, at least pop-wise, for the TyRanT at the moment. But Jitba got raided heavily as well. He's down to 9 villagers. So great start for Rage at the moment. And controlling the middle. So it seems like they will stabilize there.
Okay. And now he's going...
not doing anything with his army. They just didn't play aggressive enough, I feel.
Yep. They are trying a double on Rage.
Yeah, and they might be able to take the hill in the middle there. Now Jitba building only halves as well. And True's still only having houses for 140 at the moment. No market up yet. And TyRanT had the hill in the middle now. Okay, finally True's getting into some army. Has 135 population now, but Rage dropped down to 100. Jitba clearing everything. Jitba
Rage down to 59 and keep losing. Look at this. Oh my.
Yeah, it's so tough against this huge double the whole game. And now Jitba even wisely going for Huskarls against True's side. Because you know, the Han could die if he went for a big Hulk, a Plumed Archer and Ramgo. and obviously Huskarls would counter this perfectly.
Big problems for Rage. Big problems. 52 population only.
50, yeah. To just so slowly going for onagers to secure his own base. And yeah, it just seems like Plan expected to get a huge double on the Mayans, but obviously you're doubling the Huns because he can defend way worse.
Yes.
And look at all the stream of units of Jitba. How can Rage ever defend this? He's down to pop 47. All tyrants are pop limit and True's only at 100. Trying to send everything except his onagers. But will it be enough?
I think it's big, it's huge advantage really at this point for tyrants. I really don't see Rage able to keep defending for too long. Really, population 80 for him. Well, he's building slowly up, but the thing is that he's still under double. And GG, man, GG.
Yeah,
whoa,
instant G.
Such a strange Civ combo choice. Oof. I don't know. I mean, don't you expect that your enemy will go like with a fast Civ? Even Jitba asking, yeah, why Mayans? What's the plan? This was a super
Maybe
fast
they want
game,
to counter something that they
like
thought TyRanT would play.
Like what?
No clue.
Okay. Achievements, and now we can change the score, guys. So TyRanT Warlords winning the best of 3 2v2 deathmatch games, taking the first point in this match. It's 1-0 for TyRanT Warlords. Yeah, let's check military. Yeah, Rage did okay. I mean, but look at True. He lost more than he killed. Well, but same for Jitba. But we know that gods are usually more or less like this. And economy. Oh, True collected 8,000 gold up because using the markets. Okay.
Yeah, he got the market fully.
We didn't see any big sling. Ryut sent 4,000 and he received 4.5. Oh, but True actually he received over 14,000 resources. But again, weird Civ combo. I don't know. Even like you guys will see, Jitba asking why Mayan? Why Mayan?
I'm racking my brain all the time to try to go through the stats and I can't come up with something.
Okay, they are talking a little bit. Why Mayans? GG's pity it wasn't a good game last one.
Yeah, if you go Mayans, it's way better if you go for the Ghost Automate because your barracks are faster and you can extremely fastly get out those Halberdiers and Eagle Warriors. So then Mayans becomes way stronger, but they didn't go for this.
Yeah.
So, and TyRanT asking as well, and they're at least, yeah.
Look also what Jitba saying. You wanted to raid my vills, but he said no chance really. Even in late game, God spam so strong for Mayans. Yeah, the speed of God spamming is just insane.
Yeah, Mayans can't do anything if the enemy gets like a lot of Huskarls, obviously.
Yeah, and Huskarls also are very good counter for the Eagles. I mean, what he could do, and going also only plumed archers against paladins and Huskarls combo. I don't know how effective that can be.
Yeah, I even got some weird mind thoughts like they didn't try to show their real self they want to go against others, but every point counts. We are in the round of robin stage.
Yes.
So if you have like the chance to get against tyrants best of one to get a whole point in round of robin, you totally go for it and know your best strategy and best civ. But this just seemed so unprepared.